Now listen, this is how God solved this, and this is the way God is. In verse 3, now there were 4 men with leprosy sitting at the city of the gates. And listen, in that day a leper was banned. You couldn't hug them, you couldn't go by them. They weren't allowed to come out in public, and if one came by where you were, I have the virus. They had to say, I'm a leper. I'm unclean. They had to declare themselves unclean. Just like today, if somebody did have the virus and was coming by you, they should, I have the virus. What? Stay away from me. So God's using the rejected. God's using those that have already, by man's standard, failed. They've got leprosy was a terminal situation. But what did God do? He takes these 4 men and he said, why sit here till we die? Why should we just suffer? Why don't we go down to the enemy's camp, this Syrian army that's encamped all around? Why don't we go down there and see if there'll be mercy? If they kill us, we're going to die anyways. And if they feed us, we get some food. And when they marched, God quite evidently made them sound. Go ahead, stamp your feet. Come on. And those 4 lepers marching down to that camp sounded like an army coming. And I tell you, I hear the sound of the army of the Lord. I know He's got the angels coming. And they're delivering us. And they're bringing a solution. And if we'll just hold on to Him, seek first the kingdom, guess what? The enemy will be scared off, because what they do is they ran out, they left all their gold, all their silver, all their weapons, all their food, all their barley, all their rye, everything was left behind, and guess what? It was left for them, and they began to eat it, and they began to celebrate it, and then they took some and hid it, so make sure you're not hiding. And they took some of it and they hid it. And then what did they do? They said, man, this is bad. We have been delivered. We've got all this abundance. God has done a great work. And so they went to the king. They told the king, because if they go tell the government or go tell the people, they say, come on. Surely not. And they finally decided to take the last couple horses and the last couple chariots and drive out there. And they went as far as they could go, and they had left everything behind. Listen, folks, God has prepared a way for your deliverance. See, God made a way where there is no way. God knows what He's doing. And they went out and they gathered the stuff up. And that day, the man who doubted, the king had sent him out there to be the tallier of the goods coming in. And he was trampled by the joy of the people bringing in the blessings. And what God had set for a deliverance, the one who did not accept it, the one who rejected it, was trampled. He was killed walking in, and it was the end of it for him. But it was the beginning for everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, your beginning is now. This is not the end for America. This is not the end of the world. This is Y2K all over. It may look bad, it may sound bad, but we will prevail. Solution will come. They will come up with different ways, means, and methods. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't panic. Allow God to work in your life. Allow Him to make the difference. Believe that He will come through. Believe that He will do what He's promised in His Word, that He can do when nobody else can do. He is not limited. He is not stifled. He is not short. He has more than enough. He will provide for you. He cares about you. He loves you. He has already delivered you. By His stripes ye were healed. You are healed, and you're going to stay healed. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't give in. Don't give up. Allow God to do His work. Look to Him. Don't deny the government. Don't deny the president. Don't deny the Congress. But look to Him. Seek first the kingdom and His righteousness. Stay in right standing with Him. Take this time that you've been given as a precious gift. Take it as an opportunity for you to embrace God, to embrace your family, to rejoice in what you do have. Don't complain about what you don't have, and allow the King of Glory to do His work and change your life in Jesus' name. Amen.